Hello.
Yo.
Hello. What's up?
What's brackin'?
What's
You might need
up?
to... Hold on one sec. Your mic's sounding really good.
What's up?
What's up? Wait, Jinx Triss? That's too many AD carries.
Oh no.
Who's going where?
FBI on Jinx is insta-lose.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's his camp.
Insta-lose. It's gonna be... Golden Guardian's gonna win this game. EG never gonna pick Jinx again. And then a 3-1 EG.
Damn.
Why Jinx into Caitlyn?
It's actually a good matchup for
For
Jinx.
Jinx?
Yeah,
Master range, yeah.
It's one of the only like range champs like AD carries versus Caitlyn where you can just like push level 1. You're gonna spend a fuck ton of mana, but if you just spam rockets, the theory is that Jinx just gets the push.
What if Caitlyn spams Q?
Yeah, you just don't keep up.
Whoa.
So you, like Caitlyn has to like play for the HP trade level 1, and then level 2 happens, and Jinx is probably gonna be pretty low mana, but at least you're not getting perma push starting level 1.
Interesting.
Vulcan Ashe. He's actually the only Ashe player that I respect anymore. Like after the nerfs, we would have been Ashe versus EG for sure.
Wait, so like, where's their magic damage?
I hope they can pick an AP top.
Talia
that-
Heimer.
Someday
know,
AP
man.
pop? I don't know.
Malphite. No, wait. They banned their own Malphite.
Oh,
Cassante?
this is ugly. This is ugly.
We don't
Wukong
need
is
AP.
Wukong is so OP versus pure physical comps too. His passive gives him like a crazy amount of armor.
Yep.
I also learned a really great, like, interesting mechanic from Nuke Duck. If you fight next to a jungle camp while you're ulting, you like your Q comes off CD instantly because I guess your ulti every time it hits something, including like a jungle monster, it like reduces the cooldown of your Q. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know that's how that mechanic worked. Like, but basically the jungle monster acts as like an enemy champion where you can keep resetting your Q off of it.
I see. Does it... I mean, I don't play a shit ton of Wukong, but I feel like normally his Q is up by the time he finishes his ult. Like you QR, QR, Q.
Yeah, but it's not like a perfect like I don't know actually. I'm not exactly sure why it's useful. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it being useful. Maybe if you want to like cancel the ult early to do it or something.
All these random ass jungle champs, bro. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. Closer told me
random.
that Viego has the fastest full clear out of all of the junglers that are meta, and I'm like, I would never have guessed that. Ever.
Does he do the no points in E full clear?
Yeah, he does 2 Q at level 3, and he full clears by like 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's really
6 camps
fast.
in 3 minutes. So
The
he has
first time
30
I saw it, I
seconds
thought it
of
was
freedom.
troll, but I
Yeah,
tried it, and it's actually good.
it's crazy. Like, if Viego is that fast of a full clear champ, like, why is everyone just not playing Viego? That champ is fucking broken. If your jungler is a good player.
Do you think so? I don't know. I feel like Viego is real awkward in a lot of comps. Like, if he has to, most games with Viego, like, you just end up, like, kind of being the front liner, like, making space. They engage on you. You have to, like, alt flash out, and then you're just, like, a turd.
Yeah, I mean, when you pick him, you're definitely right. You need like a certain type of comp around it to like set him up for a reset. But if he gets a single reset, then he's really OP.
I mean, that's
so it's
good.
worth it. Like you pick him early.
Oh my god,
play around your jungle.
5v5.
Oh, this is an Ashe versus Heimer special. Like if you play this bot match, holy
Oh
shit,
my
he's so
God.
crazy. He's so crazy.
That's my guy.
Wow, did he actually need to flash that in someday? That's kind of wild.
I think he did it so Stixay would have no time to react. FBI might have to
Wait,
ghost here.
FBI? This guy's fucking.
Why doesn't he just press ghost? Holy fuck, he's so
doesn't need
cocky. Dude,
Wow.
I'm like,
He used a health pot. FBI is the only one who health potted.
What
in
the
all
Bro, like-
hell?
I guess FBI just has huge balls. Like, I
Wait.
would have ghosted so early in that, because he's getting chased. He's the furthest one up. Like but he held it. It's good for him.
JoJo started Q. That's kind of whack.
That is weird, yeah.
Got auto, man.
It's not the worst, but definitely weird.
Thank you very much, Golden Guardians Coach Spooks. Let's send it back to the casters.
Oh, does he ping? Does he ping? Come on, who? He ping it, ping it, ping it.
No
ping it. He's not
pings?
pinging.
FF.
He's
FF.
not pinging. River couldn't
See?
dodge.
No,
I
I'm
can't
not even
focus.
kidding. If he pinged that instantly, River could have dodged that. Hogshot. And
I
then the enemy
literally
team would be
can't
thinking,
focus.
the enemy team might be thinking, no,
He's
no,
ganking
no.
top.
Yeah, he's ganking top XD, right under his
Or
turret.
just get hit by the thing and then go top. Look at that.
Oh wait, no, it was a mind game.
Yeah.
He
That's true,
actually
it was a
mind
mind
gamed it
game.
hard. He showed himself crossing into his bot jungle and then immediately went for the gank from top side. That was smart.
So you
didn't
don't
even
have
bang
to
it.
dodge it. You can
Don't
get
have
hit.
to, guys. 5 head.
Oh wait, do you guys see the rumors that TSM might sell their LCS spot?
Yeah, I was just going over that shit. It's pretty crazy.
Thoughts? What, dude?
I'm not
Whatever
surprised. I
happened
mean,
to
I've been
Reggie's,
hearing
like, I would never let my org become CLG, and now he's just rock bottomed it in record time.
Times have changed.
I don't know, man.
I wonder who would
He-
buy.
he's been saying some
Gore's
crazy
dead.
shit, no?
He's dead. He's dead.
Huh.
No, he's not.
I would
Huh.
have W'd the Maokai, but okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That was... It seemed like a hard kill angle.
Oh, Licorice with the solo kill on Sunday. Let's fucking go.
That was crazy solo kill.
Thank God
Yeah,
he's not
but-
on Renekton.
I feel like Licorice may have gotten baited by our series into thinking that he can play carries. So this will be his one Fiora game, and if he's not useful, I honestly think when you like solo kill players like Someday and Impact, and they're playing the more useful champ, like they don't even like break a sweat. Like the game's totally fine.
Dude, who
Maybe though, maybe Licorice will snowball this. Like how important do you think damage spread is basically?
Very.
It's mattered less over... Oh my
Corey
god.
just completely choked.
What?
He's so tanky.
No, Jojo just has dog shit items. Like I think he has like Zerker Greaves on Trist and like something else that makes him do no damage.
Like quiver or pickaxe?
Yeah, one of those.
Makes him do no damage. Sounds like he bought a chain vest or some shit.
Yeah, like 3 amp tomes and Zerkers.
I think he's only got pickaxe. The damage spread has definitely mattered less over time.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, look at fucking GG's itemization, right? Like, they even bought any armor yet? A single piece?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing I've always, my philosophy on the damage spread thing is it's not so much that the enemy team is going to stack your type. It's just that like any amount they get is super efficient, and the fact that they never have. Oh my god, Gory! I did not see that flash the first time around. That was total hell.
Big
But
mistake.
it's the fact that like they never have to build MR. Like there's no threat on them whatsoever.
I think it's important. And if I was crafting a team comp, like, I would always do a split, but I've seen it work.
Because there's so many champs that are like solo AP champs who can like force the other team to build MR or get one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I started playing with Nuke as our head coach, and he has a very different mindset about draft because like Europe just, I think in general, has like a totally different view about the game than LCS does. So, oh, one sec. Who he's getting air? He's just a flash. He's fine. No, never mind. Not a flash like that. I was more thinking about over the wall, but you know that works too.
These arrows are just homing.
I'm telling you, bro. Vulcan is the only fucking Ashe I'm not gonna give it to him in LCS.
Does his arrow have, like, a bonus effect where it mind controls the enemy?
Yes, like
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. Like his arrow is like half CD and does double damage. He's completely Thanos on that champ.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Okay, I think EG feels like they should get this drag 3k gold ahead, and
They're
if
gonna
they
lose.
don't, they're probably gonna get annoyed. Oh, dude, FB on Vulcan. I'm telling you guys, Vulcans specifically, Vulcans.
miss.
Wait.
Oh,
Okay.
ah!
The flash.
Vulcan's Ashe, bro. Like Vulcan's Ashe. We cannot give this guy
Vulcan's
Ashe.
ass. God damn.
Vulcan's got a tight ass. What?
It's hey, Ash.
Also, it's like so much harder to play versus Fiora with Flash than Ghost. Every top laner is like just masturbating to, or sorry, they're really excited about
Whoa.
Ghost on every top laner, but like Flash is so broken on some champs.
They are stalling
I
for
can see
Fiora to
that.
live.
That's a hot take. Flash is good on some champs.
Oh, that hammer grenade.
But then
was
you
dope.
see like such
Oh, the Fiora flame.
Oh my god, Vulcan's
Vulcan's
dead.
ass.
Oh, Vulcan's dead.
They've killed Thanos.
Oh, JoJo is dead.
Everyone's dead, no?
Wait,
Yeah, all carries on each tier dead. They're
someday
gonna-
just
Do you
rides
think
him
River
out.
would have died a little faster there if, you know, he wasn't so tanky? 150 armor.
Maybe.
Now-
Maybe Wukong is literally designed to counter 80 carries, and we shouldn't be picking triple 80 carry versus Wukong.
Wow, that's really smart. I would never would have thought of that.
That is pretty smart.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Hmm.
I thought GG
Wukong
played
is
that
actually like
pretty well.
I feel like he's one of the only junglers who doesn't, or who's like actually good in team fights as
Yeah.
like a threat.
Yeah. Even with just like 1, 2, like if you're 1 or 2 items behind, you can still kill carries with just like crazy base damages. Oh, if they lose this, game over. So close to
Holy
stealing.
shit.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
kind of nice how they all spread so the rocket couldn't hit them in splash. Like
True.
they went to the sides.
True.
It always looks so weird that Jinx Rocket just flies past Baron. Like, it makes sense. It just looks weird.
Oh my god, that was a nice shot.
No synergy between the bot laners, bro. How come the rocket didn't go the same place as the
Why didn't
arrow?
he ping where he's shooting it?
Yeah, why wasn't who he spam pinging the arrow on the path? Afro, what do you have to say about this?
I think supports are way better at long range kill shots than ADs, bro.
Whoa!
What? I'm so fucking
No
good at long
way.
range. No, dude, alright.
Wait, what? I've watched you play Jin ulti so many times, man. How many of those you made?
Nah, dude, Jin
Just-
ulti's
just
not
hand
it.
the
Like,
Jin
that's not-
over,
doesn't
little
count.
bro.
I'm literally talking about like Ash Arrow and Jinx Rocket, bro. Like,
Nah, dude,
Jin
I
is
can't
different.
agree with that one.
Give Afro the fucking Jin.
I feel like old school 80 carries like Double If, Sneaky, Wild Turtle, 80 carries have been playing with globals since like season 1. That was like the 80 carry thing for the longest time.
I've been shooting Ash Arrows when my fucking support was 7 years old. Show some respect.
Wait, holy shit.
Probably
Are you
right.
10 years older than Busio?
I am 10 years older than him. I actually started my pro career when he was 5, I think.
What
Holy
the fuck?
shit.
It's actually crazy.
Did you know him back then?
That would be slightly concerning if I did, but no, he said that he started like getting super into League when I forgot like why. It was either his dad was a League player or like some reason he went to season 3 Worlds. Season 2 or season 3, I don't know, but he was like a little kid and he's like, whoa, this game
It must have been 3 because that's the one that was in LA.
Yeah, must have been then. Whatever one was in LA.
I mean, Freak's Basement counts, right?
That was DreamHack. That's in Europe.
Dude, another thing
Wait,
is
wasn't
like
2 in an A as well?
It may have been.
Pretty sure it
there's
was.
like you guys know how there's like so
Could be
many
right for once.
Leena wants me to talk shit. I'm not like that anymore.
On who?
Oh, okay. Leena wants me to tell you guys that these are her words, not mine. That she thought it was very funny when all the kids in 100 Thieves like thought that Goldenglue was like super insane and accomplished, and we were at dinner, and then Lena's like, "What the hell are these guys talking about?" And then she was like, "Goldenglue was." What? All right. Tell the story. Go ahead.
So the story is, because Goldenglue was a coach for 100 Thieves, they all thought that he was really good because Goldenglue was telling everyone he had a really, really successful career, and they're obviously too young to experience his
To who?
career. So they just thought that, like Busio, their like assistant coach or whatever, and then their Tenacity. So they all thought he was like fucking like Bjergsen level of LCS.
Oh.
And then we had to tell him that, you know, he actually never won anything, and they were super confused. And then I asked Soren, I was like, Soren, how good is Goldenglue? And he's like, not very good. And then they were all shocked.
Why are we talking
Wait.
shit about former alumni Goldenglue?
When you said kids, what does she mean? Like Tenacity Busio?
I don't know. I guess Tenacity and Busio because they were on the academy team getting coached by him.
Mm.
Hey, Goldenglue.
That was a good story.
Thank
I
you.
also
Thank
just
you,
kind of
Zach.
hate Goldenglue. Anyone else?
Yeah, yeah. Leena hates Goldenglue.
Maybe it was a mistranslation. Like maybe they didn't speak very good English.
That could be it.
So they thought Goldenglue was Golden God.
He was a part of the Swole Bros, a legendary duo in the LCS.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, yeah. Show him the clip of him taking Bjergsen out back with his Malzahar.
Oh.
Wait, was that Pobal too?
No, it was
No.
the Swole Bros. Like, there wasn't C9 down or some shit. Then they brought in Goldenglue and he
Yeah.
just started running piss
He
string
started
with his
just being
Predator
an absolute
Malzahar.
Chad.
I was there. I was there. We took out Sven and Mithy.
Yeah. Put some respect on Golden God's name.
What
That's
has
what I'm
Fjord
saying.
done all game, man? Like,
Leena's so BM. I don't know if yours done. That's what I'm saying. Nothing, but they're still gonna win.
yeah,
She's pressuring side up a lot of farm.
I guess.
What's he supposed to be doing?
Just dicking the tower.
Dicking the tower?
Or
Oh.
Cassante.
Just
That's
dick
actually.
Cassante.
I swear to God, that's something that has like completely gone away. Which I'm actually kind of glad. But like the thing that went away is like when a top laner gets ahead, that top laner can just take turrets 1v1 in front of the enemy top laner's face, like taking no damage for it.
You don't like that?
Yeah, I actually thought that was like. It obviously had like interesting macro and shit like that, but it just felt so hopeless.
Mm.
For the top laner that's behind.
Yeah, I don't like it when top laners can do that while also getting away when people come for them. Like, who are the biggest offenders of that? It's like Fiora, Camille, Tryndamere type stuff.
He missed. He missed the arrow.
So I think it's fine if they can like actually take turrets and progress the game if they're winning, but it sucks when
That's
they can
not
do
a
that
good
and there's
Wait.
like zero counterplay.
That's
Wait.
not a good engage.
Why is FBI
But
blocking?
that's a good
Oh,
engage.
Licorice, kill him!
Look how
What?
fast he is, bro.
Kill Jinx, bro.
Why is he not killing Jinx?
What
Like, wait,
the
there's actually
fuck?
no threat on him. Jinx has a rapid fire.
Jinx is
cannon.
fast as
So does
fuck.
Both.
Oh,
He's actually so scared of this.
Jinx had Ghost up.
Yeah, he had Cloud Soul and ulti up. He's faster, probably. We didn't talk about Jinx going rapid fire second here. Thoughts?
don't think it's good.
Yeah, that was not good.
Just
It
go
feels
full
good.
ass AD, I guess.
It definitely feels good, right? Like, but like every interaction with it is actually bad. Like for example, like you hit Caitlyn for free, quote unquote. You like hit her constantly every time your rapid fires up, but then she goes VT second and it doesn't matter, and then Caitlyn just does more damage and is harder to kill than you in a fight. Or it's like,
Oh!
The Vulcan Ash, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like EG really trolled
slightly
the
missed it.
shit out of their draft here. I honestly feel like they might regret banning Malphite. Like, they would have wanted Malphite.
Just look how much damage they're doing, man.
Dude, Vulcan absolutely, or Licorice can absolutely go in here and just bang Jinx in the ass. Like, that's so weird how scared he's playing. Like,
Well,
yeah,
17
Cassante's
to
there.
13.
yeah.
Like, even with Cassante peeling, like, he will
He
not
doesn't.
die.
He doesn't
can easily
need to
2-1
though.
them.
He could. You're right. Like if he was perfect, but like I kind of respect the restraint because the fight is completely over. And
Perfect.
he's
You would go in
Perfect
there if you
need to
Fiora,
be. You
bro.
just go in there and start whooping his ass up.
Oh my god, here we go.
Yeah.
Frozen Heart Fiora.
As an AD carry player, do you feel Frozen Heart when you're fighting against someone who has it and they're on top of you? Like, is it annoying,
bit.
or do you not really notice it?
If it's combined with something else, then yeah.
But on its
I've
own,
definitely canceled autos because of Frozen. Slightly.
Mhm.
It really depends.
It's just like is the equivalent of like taking away 2 daggers, right? Or is it 1 dagger? I don't know.
I feel like I used to feel it way more in the past.
I mean, I also don't know how those things are calculated. Is it just like the percent slow and attack speed is like you just take away a dagger or whatever, or is it like
I thought
the
it was
faster
total.
they are, the more attack speed they lose?
Yeah, I thought it was total.
Attack speed, like the way attack speed is calculated is pretty fucking unintuitive.
Nerd shit again.
Yeah.
I think it's just taking away 2 daggers though, like bonus.
I have no fucking idea.
I don't know.
Well,
I
if
thought
you're
it was
EG
percent.
there's only one way you're winning this game, and it's by getting a miracle fight on Elder. Which is why sometimes it's like you're not really sure as a winning team if you should even let it get to the Elder.
Really?
I mean, it's almost. Oh, that was such a good engage. Such a good engage. Licorice.
Dude, I love this
Licorice
fucking
came
Talia
from left
fly
line.
and just assassinate them combo.
Yeah.
So funny looking.
Surely Jinx can play the game. Clueless.
Oh,
All right. GG.
oh, double F. I remember another question I was super curious about is like, why is no one playing Jarvan jungle? I would like Jarvan's so good right now, but nobody's playing him, and that confuses me.
Really? He's good? I don't know.
Yeah, he's like the highest win rate solo queue jungler, and he's never good in solo queue.
I don't know. I feel like it's just easy to outplay his EQ, and it's his ult's like not really any better than any of the other junglers in fights. I mean, it's fine against like non-escape shit, but I don't know.
I mean, like people have been playing Zhao.
I think
And-
Xin is completely useless.
Same.
I was trying to get my team to not play that pick. Not because I think like Closer's bad at Xin Zhao. I just think the pick itself is just not good.
Yeah, I mean, I was literally saying that every time we were watching. I was like, because I'm a big Xin enjoyer. Like, he's one of my favorite champs to play. He's super fun, but he's just complete ass right now.
Yeah. There was a time when he was pretty good. That time.
Yeah, I miss that.
I was asking John about Jarvan, because like I felt like we definitely needed to play at least like one more pick in every single position if we were gonna like make it far in playoffs. But I think we decided like, well, China plays Xin, and we watched a bunch of Xin Zhao VODs and was like, it looked fine. But no one's really playing Jarvan, so it's like hard to tell if that's actually gonna be like good.
Yeah, I mean, EG's draft looked like actual piss. If they won with that, then Golden Guardians stands no chance.
My feeling is always like, I want my jungler to have like one of two things. Some sort of like clear win condition where Wukong's win con is to hit level 6 and then fight 5v5s. Like he's really strong in team fights after 6. He's pretty weak early. So you have to like cover his weak early game. Or like on the flip side, like for us, we thought
Wait, is he
picks,
weak
like,
early?
I don't think he's very good. No.
He's like-
not before 6.
He's like one of the strongest level 3 duelers in the game.
Oh yeah, that could be true. I just think he's not a great ganker, and it's like he doesn't farm that fast either. So the other thing is like you could pick something like Viego that has a crazy fast full clear, and then your jungler is like not necessarily like that useful in like any way, but he just has a lot more free time. And if you pick a comp around Viego where you can get him like easy reset, like Viego Lissandra, it's a good combo. Then he can like pop off and have a good game.
Yeah. I mean, I think Viego's solid. I don't think he's bad.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember, what did we play? We played like Viego Blitzcrank. Like that was a good combo because high chance you'll just kill someone instantly.
Yeah.
I feel like every team in playoffs just needs to watch like our fucking series, dude. Like playing Jinx against Wukong plus like any other follow up to Wukong is. I think like one thing people like to complain is like, oh, they think it's really hard. It's not hard to play. It's close to just impossible. Like it doesn't matter how good you play. There's only like so much you can do with a champ that just like needs to be at a specific range to do damage. So yeah, I think it's I want to say it's like unplayable tier.
Do you ever go Gale on Jinx if there's a lot of threat on you, or do you lose too much damage?
I was definitely thinking about that. I asked my team, I'm like, would you guys like, how does it feel to be on like my teammate when I'm playing Jinx and I don't have Kraken? Like, do you guys notice it? Because I notice it, but I think like sometimes AD carries get super tunnel visioned on like max damage builds. So I was asking him like how does it feel? And like I think in some cases, like specifically against like Blitzcrank, I would have probably went Gale, but otherwise I'm not sure if it's good. When I started playing on my team, like I think one of my biggest weaknesses was like I was constantly calling shit off that didn't feel right to me, but like my sense was just like off. Like the fight is completely winnable and playable from our side. It's not like an amazing. It's not like we're super advantaged, but it's like, you know,
You can
it's
win.
a gentleman's agreement. Like it's just a playable fight, and like the better fingers are win, or the team that makes better play will win. And then I was like, I don't like it. And then I would like, you know, I just like call it off.
Just walk
then,
away.
Yeah, like I'd be like, this doesn't look good. Like we'll give this, fight the next. And then yeah, it took me a couple weeks to get to the point where I'm like on the same page with my like the rest of my team on like what looks good and what looks bad.
Yeah, I think that's pretty normal now. Like, it's a learning curve for new teams and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
That communication was always something big on like the teams I was in, because like going off that calling thing, it'd be like, you know, if somebody makes a bad call, is like, are you supposed to shut it down at the time in game, or do you like try to follow it up without second guessing it? Because I'm always of the,
if you're aware it's terrible, then I wouldn't do it. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, like it's one of those things though where like I would have a lot of those situations in teams where like, you know, somebody calls me to, you know, like come to their lane, like play around it, and then like I'll go there and it's just like a giga waste of time and shit, and I'm just like, why did you call me here? And they're like, oh, just call me off if it's not good. I'm like, yeah, but like I didn't really know what info you were seeing when you made that call, so I'd like try to work with them on like how to make better calls. But then a lot of times they'd be like, oh no, just call it off, man. So then I would like call it off, and they're like, man, like I can't suggest anything. You just call everything off. I'm like, this is getting weird.
It's an unlucky combo.
Yeah, I feel like it should be, you know, like if I make a shitty call and people follow it up, like that's totally on me. I wouldn't expect someone to be like, you know, oh, I should have not listened to the call.
Yeah, it's not so much not listen. It's just like if no one's aware it's a bad call, then the call in the first place is fine.
Yeah,
I think everyone on the team gets held to different standards, and like you just have to accept it. Like, I guess it can't be that crazy, like you said, but I think it's fair if I'm on a team and my team expects me to have a better read of the game than like the players on my team who've been playing pro for 1 year. You know, like that's expected.
yeah.
So like you have to address both, like the guy who made the shitty call, and also like how come you guys like don't know? Like, how the fuck you guys could, like, listen to that and, like, follow it and just not know that it was bad? So, yeah. A little bit of both. Wait, Zach,
Yeah.
where you, what do you think about, like, that? Like, when you join a team, do you have it in your head that, like, oh, I want to be the shot caller, or, like...
No. Almost never. Don't want to be, like, the dictator coming in, you know?
Yeah, I mean...
I need to figure out, like, what play styles we have. Are we aggressive type? Are we not? Do we want to fucking rice it up and farm? You know, it's like, ugh. And then once I figure that out, then it's like certain calls we can do, certain calls we can't.
Yeah.
I'm the more aggressive type of player, so like, if my AD can't keep up with me, then it's like, all right, I gotta chill out.
Holy.
Start chilling.
Afro has high drive. Needs AD carry to step it up.
Be so awkward. Just pull yourself back to fucking passive as fuck.
This is
I mean,
completely
yeah.
troll, by the way. Did you,
If I was
Zeri is going into second phase on blue side. Why? Just pick it. Why we pick Cassante Maokai together? You could just pick Cassante Zeri instantly.
Yeah, that is weird. Wait, they just picked a Rel?
What? Dies of
Wait.
cringe.
Did they pick Rel? Oh, they did.
that is in fact a locked-in rel.
Oh, it's bottom Tristana.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, could be.
I am no universe. I imagine Triss can be good versus Zeri AD carry, but we'll see. It's like
Wait, I
the hardest to
love
kill
that
AD carry.
I love when my AD carry plays Tristana versus Zeri. What are you talking about? You ever played that?
No, but
You just permit push this guy in. You could one shot him at any time.
really, you can one-shot him? Okay, well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you can, then that's really good. I would have thought Renata is a good pick here for EG. Renata's super synergy with Vi, because you can, you know, basically every time Vi is like in ult range, you can just ult after her ulti, and it's almost always going to chain or just be good, and then it's good versus Rel, I think. I don't really know. Is it good versus Rel? Is Renata good versus Rel? Maybe.
When she's on her mount, yeah, but on the ground.
Oh, Samira, bro.
Oh wait.
Ain't no way
this
we're picking
champion-
Samira.
No way, bro.
Is
That champ
Samira
is-
viable?
Maybe one of the worst champs in the game right now.
Really, dude? Because in
Samira is-
solo queue, this champion is fucking Thanos. I hate playing against Samira.
No.
She always gets fed in 1v9s.
Complete opposite of Thanos champ, like one of the weakest. So
Really
bad.
interesting.
I watched Hansama's game with Samira where he's turbo smurfing. Like But it's just, guys, like he could have played Katarina AD carry and it would have been like the same. Like it's just.
What makes her bad? Because like that's just totally not been my experience with the champ. She seems so OP to me.
I just think it's her all-in isn't even really that strong. Like it's not any stronger than like Zach is saying Trist AD carry. It's honestly not stronger than like Draven either. Like any of the other like big dick AD carries, but she does no damage from range, and when she goes in melee and she gets CC'd once,
It's over, yeah.
it's over. If your ulti gets canceled, it's over. And also you're not any tankier than any other AD carry. So like you go in and you just. She also just does Z DPS against certain champs. Like yeah, if you're playing versus like Sion or something, you just.
I know they
You
buffed
shouldn't use a
her.
single ability on him.
They buffed her move speed. Yeah.
Well, so they nerfed her passive a couple patches ago, but
yeah.
then they like kind of buffed it back.
Golden Guardians picked almost this exact comp against us in Game 5, except instead of basically the top side's the exact same, but instead of Tristrel, it was like Zeri Blitzcrank. I think that Gwen is like pretty gross gem. Super scalar.
She's looked like a pretty good response into Sion when we've seen her.
Yeah. But I was playing Jinx that game, and I think Jinx is significantly worse than Zeri against chimps like Gwen, where they get this like immunity for a few
100%.
seconds. Because like during that immunity, if you're playing Zeri, you can just hit somebody else, kite away, and even if she goes on you, you won't die.
Guma has videos or just the random clips of him?
He has an official YouTube channel. He uploads like every few days. I'm actually a legit fanboy. Like when I watch his videos, I'm like, holy fuck, he's so good.
He's
Oh
so
my God, Vulcan.
handsome.
Goodbye, Vulcan,
Vulcan's
man.
gone as shit, dude. The rel counter.
No, where was he walking in the first place, bro?
Oh, he's just
Yeah, I
exploring.
mean, River must have done something clever with Vision there to get into that spot with Vulcan not expecting him.
Oh, they're
Thinking of-
staying?
Inspired stayed because he's like expecting the dive. River's going already on to the next thing. This is not good for Inspired. at all.
Flash from JoJo. Oh no, he's just dead maybe?
Oh my god. All right, time to
Alright.
get top. Let's go, River.
All right.
Yeah,
Holy shit, River.
let's go all the way, bro.
He's just completely running the server.
Around the world.
I don't really understand. FBI he didn't just base, right? He stayed with the call, like as in he already based. I kind of stopped paying attention to bot lane. Like, did FBI already base, right? He already based. Okay. I want to talk about this. This is like some nerd shit. One sec. After we watch the replay. This has to do with why EG's bot lane is level 2 versus level 3.
Definitely a misplay by EG, but I guess good job, Golden Guardians.
Rest in peace, Vulcan. Okay, you guys know how like a long time ago the term like cheater recall became like kind of popular. Meteos hates it, and it's basically when you push the cannon wave in wave 3 and then you base. Yeah, you're absolutely an LS hater. A really common play, right? Like tons of people do this. They push the cannon wave in and they base, so they can spend like 450, 500 gold. Right there, FBI based for a call. I hate this play with bot lane because wave 3, both bot lanes are level 2. But wave 4, that when you kill the first 3 melees, both bot lane hits level 3. So what actually happens is you base, you spend your shitty gold, you come back to your lane, and they're stacking a huge wave with level advantage on you. It is like one of the worst positions that you can ever be in is to not be able to touch the wave while the enemy bot lane is stacking a big wave on you, and they have level advantage. And all you got was like, in this case, he bought a Cole. So it's not like he's got this like massive fighting power advantage. Anyways, that's exactly what happened. They came back into lane, they're stacking the big wave.
Wait,
And-
River's
oh.
so
What
deep.
the fuck?
No, he's not.
How is he
Hard
allowed to
killing.
do this? What?
Oh my god.
Was there no
my God,
party
who he?
charm? It must have been down.
Oh!
That looked so
This is insane!
overextended.
What the fuck is happening?
EG getting a little bit.
Flash!
Oh
Get the
my
fruit, bro!
god. Oh, he's healing. Oh, he's healing. Dude, he flashed
Oh
on him.
my god!
Oh,
He flashed
wow.
him. This game is
Wow.
over, no?
Yeah, it's over.
This game is over.
Is EG about to start out 0-2 against Golden Guardians?
What if they just lost?
I mean, they could. This feels like... I don't know, man. EG looked pretty good at the start of the season. Not
This is
so much
tough
these
to
days.
watch.
Yeah, Arius' charm on
So I guess Inspired and Jojo just had no spells here for River.
But like FBI's W was so bad. It wasn't even close to hitting. Like, you just put it in front of him and you hope that he jukes back, or if he walks into it and gets slowed, he's dead. Oh, wow, this is tough, man. I mean, I think EG has a way better comp, but they're so behind it. Probably it's not going to matter.
Yeah. I think they're... I agree. I like their comp. I think that once like Vi has ult and like maybe Sion uses his windows, they'll be able to find good fights. Because what I've noticed with Gwen is like she's pretty fucking useless until like late game.
I mean, she kind of smashes Sion though in this matchup, doesn't she?
Yeah, I mean she's good in the matchup, but I feel like for the actual fight, Sion's gonna be more useful until Gwen is like, you know, at least 2+ items.
Yeah.
Chill vibes. About to eat my words about Licorice playing carries, because he's actually useful last game, and he might be really useful this game.
Big old maybe.
That's what I was saying in your series. If they get Licorice off Renekton, they can win, bro. Like, good god.
Licorice Renekton does double damage for some reason. I don't know. There's certain picks with certain players where you just like... I remember like we were having this talk about like fucking FBI's Aphelios, and then Nuke was like, does FBI's Aphelios just do double damage or what, guys? Like, it's like, no, but like he's... It's like, for some picks, like Renekton, I just don't understand. Like, that chip's not even hard, so like, why...
How is he smurfing?
Is he just like bad at everything else comparatively, or does he do something like special on the pick? I don't know. I'm still kind of stun-locked by the discussion.
Wait, who on Renekton? I missed that part.
Licorice.
Oh.
His Renekton does hit a little differently.
I mean, from watching, it seemed like Golden Guardians was having success with the strat of just like leave Licorice alone, and like Renekton's one of the most self-sufficient champs, I guess, in top lane, where like, you know, he's probably not going to lose his lane very hard. He's not very easy to gank. And
yeah, but if you leave Renekton completely alone, he will be completely useless.
I mean, he'll be less useful in team fights, but like, you know, they're playing to like get advantages through mid bot, right? Like they're just they don't want to like commit resources to him.
Oh no!
Not the cannon.
And he was going cleaver into
another cannon
virtue a lot of the games. Yeah, I mean, this has been a good season for Licorice as far as growth. Like, he was having a lot of rough games and splits, but
yeah,
even this season, like he started out not that strong, but it feels like he's been ramping.
It is pretty nice when you have 2 Koreans on your team.
Oh my god, goodbye, man.
So 100 Thieves needs more Koreans, is what I'm hearing.
I'm just saying, like, I didn't say that we need more Koreans. I'm just saying it's pretty fucking easy to win a game when you have 2 Koreans that aren't running it down.
So you're saying 100 Thieves has too many white people?
Yes.
I'm not racist like that. If you told me that our team had 5 Koreans, I'd believe you because I don't see race.
Wow, that is so progressive. I just gained so much respect for Doublelift after hearing that.
I think I just lost every sponsor. It's fucking over, guys. I'm a
Dude,
gentleman.
the River's up 20 CS on Maokai. What a fucking goat. Huh? Up 2k gold on Vi? What? Oh my god, and Inspired's going Sunder or Vi. Please don't, man. Does Sunder Vi ever look good, bro? Like, please just go Cleaver into Radiant.
He's cooking, bro. You wouldn't get it.
You literally wouldn't get it. He has to carry now.
I think Sunder, if you're ahead and for whatever reason you like have to carry the game, is fine. But in most cases, you're just better off doing the other build.
I'm still torn about whether or not Maokai is actually useful, or jungle's just such a useless role that throwing saplings and getting map hack is like enough.
I think he's solid. Maybe around Sejuani level.
The bleeding is actually gone crazy, no? Oh, maybe not. I thought that they were going to lose a lot more plates, but plates are gone in 40 seconds. They're just invading jungle.
Was Wukong up this game? He was banned, right?
He was banned, yeah.
I think he was banned because there was a first pick Vi. Oh!
Oh,
dead.
Good play by Inspired. Actually, good that he got the kill as well. Oh.
Yep.
Quick gold injection. No TP for Gwen. That's 2 waves lost, including cannon and 2 plates. Oh, actually kind of coming back. They just need to defend this one last plate push on mid. They can't. It's just +1.
Boom.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you're pushing bot lane, I'm still stunlocked. Like, if you're pushing bot lane on wave 3, the cannon wave, just stay one more wave before you base. Just stay for wave 4 so that if you base after wave 4, you will be level 3 to level 3. And that way you will never die like the way that Golden Guardian's like able to kill EG's bot lane. Just go all in at that exact timing. There's no other outcome. You push the cannon wave into the turret and you recall, then when you get back to your lane, their bot lane will be level 3 stacking a wave against you and you won't be able to touch it. Oh, he's dead. He's just dead. What the fuck?
Wow. Overextended behind his 2 turrets. Oh my, and then somebody just comes in for like the moral support TP. Man, those are some of the plays that like disturb me the most. Oh my god.
C9 is really good at making that play.
There it is.
Oh my god. GG, boys.
Oh, he lived. No, if he lived, I would have fucking pogged hard.
Yeah.
No, like that play where it's like the other team, you know, like they commit to the dive, but then you like when something late happens, like a late roam or like a late TP that doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah.
Those I'm just like, man, like you're just turning a bad situation into a worse one.
It's quite terrible, yes.
I think when I was playing versus C9, they're really good at reading the map. So like, from EG's perspective, they don't win mid, right? So what's the communication? FBI saying we don't win mid, so let's try to get picks on side lane. But if you do, there's like a little bit of risk. There's actually a huge risk. If the enemy team knows that you're not covering Zeri, then you can just get dove on mid, the same way you can get dove in side lane if you're left alone. And C9's really good at recognizing this too, when there's just like we don't send enough people to defend.
He's also
mid,
not running
they just
cleanse.
instantly dive.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Yeah.
not running cleanses AD versus Maokai. I feel like is borderline griefing now.
It's a little bit grief, yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of just needs it, especially playing Zeri. It's like the only way you're gonna die.
Ghost is pretty good against a bunch of melees, but I don't know, like Maokai kind of negates that. Like you have to have cleanse, or you just get cringed on like that.
Yeah, you just spam ulti on them and.
Or rush QSS, I guess. I mean, he doesn't have the gold for that. Wait, that was a
What was that
stopwatch.
stopwatch?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
who's
can
stopwatch?
see.
I totally missed it.
Jojo. Was it like to avoid a knockback into turret? or-
I don't know. We didn't see it. We just got into him being gold.
Yeah, weird. Game's rough. Game's rough.
The game is over.
Yeah, it does feel that way.
I don't know who's gonna come back here.
Yeah, I mean, if
Well, better
I'm
Koreans win,
EG in this
as usual.
spot, I wouldn't feel like completely doomed if I was EG because they do have playmaking ability. I think you just need to like. Okay, not this.
Oh,
Okay, this is getting ugly.
Yeah, no, it's totally playable for them and winnable.
GG.
I'm not gonna say it's good, but like they have tools to find picks and stuff. Like maybe it's hard. I don't know.
No, I think it's so hard.
Wow, this actually defied all my expectations. I really thought that Golden Guardians was not good, even though they beat us, and now
And now
we're
what,
gonna have
huh?
lost
Yeah, I
to
mean,
the
this is
eventual
better for your
champions of
narrative.
LCS. Let's go.
You lost to the literal
No shame in
winners.
losing to the champs, boys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you can somehow kill Triss, like Golden Guardians does not actually have much damage. If like Flickerish isn't there, they're kind of a 2-threat comp.
So Stixie is 1v9 again. All right. Let's see.
Yes.
Stixie's been having a good split.
He's a giga Chad.
Him and Huey are good. I don't think like anyone expected that ball lane to be as good as they are, but they definitely complement each other super well. And playing against them, like, yeah, just very, very good, all around good.
Oh, goodbye, boys.
Oh my god, man!
Is that the opposite of a caster curse, where like,
That
They just
was
immediately
so
smurf?
nutty, bro.
yeah,
That's a team who has not played against Durrell recently. That was so juicy, bro. Jesus Christ. Did he sweep to see them, like, for the Hex Flash? 'Cause that was fucking perfect engage.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like the sweep wouldn't even reach that far. Maybe he just
yellowed it, bro. I'm
yeah, he just yeah, fuck it. Just
Maybe
send
it
it
was
like
the sapling actually for Malkai. I'm not remember.
you know what I really like about old school supports? Like I feel like Huhi thinks this way, and like Zach, you probably think this way too. But you correct me if I'm wrong. Like
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
you guys know that it doesn't actually matter if you die to make a play.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Does anyone
Like
not
this-
think that?
Like for example, no, I mean I really genuinely think like not that Busio does not think this, by the way, so I'm not like making some sort of like passive aggressive remark at Busio because he's like super willing to die for the cause, but I do think like newer players don't really understand like what's like a worth trade.
Yeah.
That was so sick. That
Damn.
was so sick.
Yeah, I mean, there's always like a set of skills that like you can't learn from solo queue, and like you know, generally solo queue has always been like you prioritize your own situation over other people on your team.
Yeah.
But if you're a support player in like a competitive team, it's the exact opposite. Like your own situation really doesn't matter.
Like an example is I played a scrim against Huhi where at Huhi and 6 actually. They're playing Zera Yumi and I was 1v2 under my turret. I'm thinking there's no way they're going to dive me with Zera Yumi, right? Huhi just tanked the turret and died. Like he just straight up died, and then I traded 1-for-1, but I lost like 2 waves because he killed himself to secure like the 1-for-1 trade dive. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, because like that's so worth it. That's good. That's 100 billion% worth it every single time. You kill their AD carry, but then you die as a support. But like, yeah, I just feel like it's a good mentality to have. And then we did the same play like later in LCS because I actually learned that from Huhi, that like Zera Yumi can dive.
The one you were like
I think
looking
I
at
remember
it.
that.
Yeah, it was.
Yes,
It was. I thought it
yes,
was like
exactly.
first week, maybe the second week.
Yeah. It sounds so obvious, and it sounds completely obvious and stuff, but like I do think like it comes down to your mentality about like
Dude,
holy
Oh
shit.
my god,
Holy
Huhi!
shit.
Give them a fucking break, dude.
They started that fight with Ari flashing. He flashed.
Yeah.
Oh, the sapling, get his ass. Get someday.
Oh no.
Is Huhi just like fucking carry a reborn right now, or like what's going on?
Faker reborn.
Yeah, I think so.
Seeing people pop off on uncommon picks is fucking so fun to watch.
Yeah.
What about EG getting donkey dicked?
They are in fact getting donkey dicked right now.
God damn. 1,506
2-0
kills.
Golden Guardians. I don't think anybody expected this.
I did actually.
All right, no one except Aframu expected this.
I did too.
Nobody except both Zachs expected this.
Yep, it's a Zach thing.
Zax of the world unite.
This is weird
His
because
name
like
is John
looking at
Cena.
draft, it doesn't even look like a bad draft from AG. Like it looks like they have a
No, it's
completely
good.
fine draft.
It's
It was just
completely fine.
Well,
good
I don't
plays.
think
is
I
it
don't think you should pick
completely-
Ari. Oh, so go ahead.
Is this completely rely on the strength of Trist Rel? Because like we kind of assumed it would just be bad, right? Like it would just
but
lose.
They Giga snowballed the same like fucking Samir Nautilus, you know, like
mean,
that
the-
kind of lane.
Yeah.
I want to go back and look to see like how River set up that bottom play on Vulcan because
Zeri base after the wave, and then Nautilus roamed up mid. And then when he was
Yeah,
coming
they
back
got caught
down,
on the way back.
he came back.
yeah. Okay,
I
so
see.
the River's on the crab. He sees Vulcan with the sapling. So wait, Vulcan's just fucking straight trolling.
I actually have a really weird theory
What?
about JoJo. Yeah, he's kind of trolling. Like his,
I thought it was like some clever move by River, but like it was just a massive int by Vulcan. I mean, I guess his team could have collapsed there. Like Inspired sitting in lane looking for the lane play. If him and Zeri come to Tribush to help Vulcan get back, they can actually start the fight on River, and I don't know if they necessarily win, but it would definitely go better than it did. Yeah, I mean that's just like that seemed really obvious River would be there.
yeah. I think when you're 80 carry bases like that and you have no job, you can either roam or you can sit in the lane bush and just kind of chill barely in XP range. Just like soak the wave. But obviously he thought something good was going to happen out of it. Jojo's been having a horrendous series in these 2 games, like actually so bad.
It's been an off split for him. I'm looking up on Game of Legends for this split, and
I understand the logic.
It's kind of how I would explain. Like his best champs have been Azir and Sylas, and those are not super meta anymore. I mean, Azir seems to have completely disappeared.
Yeah.
I honestly think just put him on Sylas. Like, no matter the matchup, even this game, they had Maokai 1-2 and they didn't. Oh, was Sylas banned? No, Sylas was totally not banned at all. And he saw 1-2 Cassante Maokai. I think Sylas would have been totally fine. But,
yeah, so Sylas in the Maokai is very pog.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
no,
really
but like a very real thing that happens to newer players, and it's like, it's obvious that it shouldn't happen, but it's just a reality of it, is like there's so many distractions when you're like a pro player. You can either like, I've seen a lot of players that just get like super distracted, like maybe some new game comes out and they just start playing that shit, and like they kind of start neglecting solo queue, or like, they get into a relationship or start doing shit. Like, I don't know if that's the case for JoJo, but it could be. That's always a risk that like I think newer players have. Because haven't been there before, and there's a lot of distractions.
many distractions to be had. I agree. I think you can always give these young players like you can give them like a few tokens to have like a bad split or whatever and like get distracted, as long as like they've shown that at their peak, like when they have all their shit in order and their priorities are straight, that they're playing really well. So like for JoJo, shitty year, but no one's like saying like this is the end of his fucking career, right? Because like last year he was playing insanely well.
Yeah.
Like he was like going toe to toe with like the best in the world. But yeah, I mean, some shit happened for sure.
I should probably clarify that I don't know if that's what's happening to JoJo. It could be something completely different, but it's just like something that can happen to players.
Yeah, it also doesn't help that I think like the dream of winning worlds was actually unironically alive for LCS for many, many years. And then I don't know when it switched, but like people's aspirations of like winning worlds, it became like clown shit. Like if you say that, you're actually trolling or saying it ironically, or you're completely delusional. At least that's what it feels like, right? Like, so I don't know, like when you win domestically, like, okay, what's next? Like, oh, make it out of groups at Worlds? Yeah, that's good for me, but like, what's like the next thing? Because I at least like back when we started playing, like season 3, 4, 5, whatever, winning Worlds is not like so far-fetched that I don't know, like it's like a real dream. It's like an attainable dream.
Yeah, I mean, I know for season 3, C9, like we definitely felt like it was realistic. Like when we were scrimming the teams internationally, like it was close. I mean, I've seen says this, but I feel like we won more than we lost.
Hard to remember.
Yeah. I remember like one of my first impressions was we were playing against Fnatic in a scrim, and like obviously we were like or at least me, I was kind of nervous for it, because I'm just like, holy shit, like international competition, these guys are probably sick. And then I just remember being like 4 levels up on their jungler, and I'm just like, these guys are fucking griefing. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, that Worlds was weird. Got one best of 3 because we started in quarters.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking wild format back then. What was the point of the like no hope of winning thing? Like, was that from JoJo?
Yeah, I guess my point is when you win LCS before, there was like aspirations for more. Like you didn't like reach your goals yet. But then it feels like now, like the jump between winning LCS and the next best thing is like there's almost no way, right?
I don't know. So, I think it's different for every player. Like, I feel like it's probably a lot different for someone like you that has been through the hoop a bunch, but fucking like JoJo, I don't think he would necessarily feel the same way, because he hasn't like had the despair, I guess, of losing a shitload internationally. Like he's seen other teams doing it maybe, but not necessarily his own experience.
That's true. I just mean like the whole vibe of it feels wrong. Like I still every fucking day I think about winning Worlds. Like I'm not like, oh, I can't wait to win LCS. Like winning Worlds is like my dream. You know, that would like make me like unbelievably happy. I think winning LCS will make me pretty happy, but I'm not gonna be like fucking jumping up and down my rocking chair like, woohoo, we won LCS.
Yeah, I mean it's not the end goal. It's just like a step.
Yeah. But like it's just cringe saying it. Like everyone knows it's just completely cringe when you say it. Oh, LCS winning Worlds.
Yeah, it's the long shot.
Oh well.
Yeah.
A dream's a dream.
I do wonder what it would take. It does right now feel pretty unobtainable.
Yeah. What would it take? 5 Koreans.
Would it though? Like
Well,
I feel like you'd have to import a Korean team right before Worlds or something, like, because the longer you're in an A, the more debuffed you get.
I mean, okay, like the only thing I'll say is like would necessarily be cringe about, you know, to keep claiming that winning Worlds is your goal is like it's just thinking too far ahead of yourself. Like you're always going to go step by step, right? Like first step is literally qualifying for Worlds. The next step is getting out of groups at Worlds. Then the next step is winning the quarters at Worlds. Then it's winning the semis. Like you can't ever be like, all right, yeah, we're fucking.
What is the ref giving him?
You enter Worlds and you're like, our goal is
that a
winning
red
Worlds.
pill?
Holy
Yeah, that's
shit!
true. That's true.
What is that?
Because then you get like too ahead of yourself, and then it's like, all right, well, you fucking lost first
Is that a piece
round.
of candy that he just popped?
I'm so confused about this pregame ritual.
He's in the Matrix, bro.
He's actually red pilled. He's like, I need to wake up from this bullshit, man. I'm down to 0-2 to fucking eat Golden Guardians.
Give it to me.
That's weird. I saw the word amphetamine on the wrapper.
Oh.
Are his pupils usually that big?
Bro, like my team was passing around this Danish hard candy. It's like salty. I think the flavor is like salty raspberry. It's like some Danish hard candy. It actually goes hard. It's so good.
Is that the red thing that Bjergsen was eating?
Yes. And so we passed it
Okay.
around, and then like Soren, one day we're on stage and Soren's like, dude, I'm like running low. I was like, what's going on with my fucking hard candy? Because like everyone's taking it. Turns out our fucking GM Joseph was just like sniping a few like when no one's looking. He's just like
Fucking
pocketing
Joe,
like
dude.
he's just eating a few like here and there. I mean everyone's taking some. So then we were joking with him like, okay, so is like 100 Thieves gonna pay to replace this? Because this is part of our pregame ritual, you know, it's for performance. And then he's like, okay, fuck it, I'll buy another bag. Huh. Now we're trying to win. We're picking Zeri, Lulu 1-2.
Oh, Viego, the fastest full clear in the world?
Bro, I actually think this champ is like low-key broken.
Viego?
Yeah.
What about the
Like,
Malphite 3?
Malphite's
R3.
pretty troll. Yeah, Malphite's a pretty troll pick on the R3, but whatever. Like,
What's up with
Stink.
Someday, dude? Like, Someday has not... Like, I'm not going to say he's looked bad on EG, but, like, he's just... I haven't really felt his presence very much. He's just kind of there.
his mid is heavily underperforming, and I think FBI is, like, kind of also underperforming, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think
So-
EG definitely looks weaker with this year's roster compared to last year's. Like, obviously, Impact is pretty fucking goated. I think any team he leaves is going to feel quite a huge loss.
Yeah. Who's playing Rumble on this team?
Licorice, no?
Golden Guardians.
Okay, no.
I
Golden
guess.
Guardians got too cocky. Like, Golden Guardians got way too cocky now. Like, they're pissing me off. Like, I'm getting heated. There ain't no way you're going Licorice Rumble top and trying to win.
I mean,
LCS.
is
Okay,
it not just a hard double flex?
I don't know.
Rumble and
We'll
Cassante
see.
are just double flex.
I really don't
Who's
understand
going
why he keeps
where?
picking Ahri. Thank you for picking Lysandre, dude. Picking Ahri, you see triple tank on the enemy team, like literally like 4 melee champs on the enemy team picking Ahri. Like, it's just so fucking useless. Just pick like Veigar and CC people, or like, yeah, I like Lys. We're talking about Lys Viego. It's a really strong combo, I think.
I mean, is List better against? I feel like Ahri, if you go like Leandri's Horizon focus, like some people do, is it that bad against tanks?
Oh. Sorry, Meteos, what'd you say?
Oh, wait, what'd you say?
Huh?
Huh? I don't know. Fucking Leena's telling me something too.
I was saying, like, is List that much better at killing tanks? Because I was saying I think Ahri with like Leandries and Horizon focus is not that bad at killing frontline.
I think anyone dies when they're chain CC'd perma.
True.
Like, Viego needs someone to like go in first so he can chain stun into his ult and like guarantee that it hits and doesn't get flashed. I think Viego also does mass damage like if someone CC'd for 5 seconds, so. Yeah, I mean, I just think Ahri doesn't do the most of really anything. She's just kind of like she's follow up too. That's why I feel like Ahri and Viego both like don't play well off each other because like someone has to do something first.
Exactly. That's what I was going to mention. Is kind of what we were talking about yesterday. Where I feel like if you have too many champs on the team that are good at following up, but you don't actually have that first person to start it, it's like real fucking whack.
You have too many cooks in the kitchen.
Please.
Oh,
Beat
he's
his ass.
toasting
Beat his
him.
ass. Just beat his ass someday. Triple range minions on your side. Beat his ass. Oh, he went Comet. Okay.
Do you guys know the specifics of like what's the range you have to like? How close to your range minions do you have to be for them to help fight with you?
No fucking clue.
Like 5 Teemos, you know?
Ah.
I think it's different first wave too, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things
coding.
that, like I've always felt like the area I'm most lacking with league knowledge is like the very early levels of laning phase that I want to get better at.
Oh no.
Specifically, the first wave is like wacko coded to fucking fight each other.
Yeah.
Is Maokai supposed to be able to make it to top river that fast relative to Viego? Like, why is Viego so slow? He did red third, so he like started Raptors, I'm assuming, and like that's why his clear is like so slow. Because like Maokai had time to do all 3 of his red side camps and run into top, like from red side jungle, like run to top river and then like spot him on that gank before. No, I don't know. If
You told us the Viego clear was fast as fuck. Did you lie?
Dude, that's what John told me, bro.
Did you
That's
fucking
what
lie?
John told me.
I mean, Viego's gonna do the like blue and Grom type camps way faster than Maokai can do those camps. But when it's like, Viego's not particularly good at Raptors and Krugs early. Somebody's just dead.
Is he though?
Actually, he can just get out, no?
Oh wow.
Oh, wait.
He could have recalled, I thought.
Yeah, I thought he was just gonna do that.
No, I mean, I think when you just get sapling spammed at him.
It was on cooldown for literally 10 seconds.
He flash.
Very nice play by Someday, actually. To fucking.
I don't even know if that kills, dude. He would need an auto after the Q. Oh, Inspired's here. Kill River, kill River.
How do you kill a
Wow,
river?
he's not gonna go for it. I unironically would have went for it. Maybe it would have been suicidal, but I would have.
River's actually kind of getting fucked now. He's getting his camp stolen, and he'll probably get double crabbed. Oh shit. That ain't good.
That's when your top laner calls you, the gank doesn't work out, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're River though, like you don't care that much. Your bot camps are respawning here.
Ganking top lane might be completely useless. I don't know what these top laners are communicating in the game, but like, it's...
Wait, River's still going back top? That's weird.
Yeah, I think he's trying to see what's going on. Stop jungle.
Like this kind of thing where Viego like takes top crab and takes your Gromp and stuff. It's only bad if you want to be playing top side, but like your bottom camps are up. You can just be like, all right, Licorice, don't die. I'm going bot side.
Back top? Wait a minute.
Dude, I tell my team this all the time. Like, you gank bot lane because it's good for bot lane, but you gank top lane because it's good for your jungler to get the kill. Like the top laner is the 7th camp, but bot lane is not like that. Like you try to fuck over their bot lane so that your AD carry and support are gonna like carry the game.
I really don't understand what River's doing at all.
What is going on, man?
I think.
Nah, but he's just gonna walk over the ward again, or what?
I think he might have disconnected. Like I don't know what's going on.
Dude, this
Wait,
is
what the
so
fuck?
troll. He's actually wasting a million hours. Like, the thing is, like, I see actually zero. This is like the guilt thing, dude. It's like he didn't get the kill on Malphite, and he's like, "Fuck, dude, I should have got the kill on Malphite. I'm gonna go get it now."
level 3
But
to
you're
level
just like doubling
6.
down and fucking yourself.
Dude, he's for sure like he's getting rubbing his hands together like, dude, when I kill this Malphite this time, he's gonna be so fucked.
He's gonna be so
It's like, we got the
mad.
counter pick. He's got no
He's
flash.
gonna
I'm
be
gonna camp him.
This Malph's gonna be so fucking useless if I kill him on this one.
Like,
He'll just see out of the game.
I think the general game plan of ganking Malphite pre-6 is good because, like, if you can get Malphite behind enough against Rumble, I think he'll have a hard-ass time laning at all. But he's overcommitting real hard. That's the thing we're talking about where it's like, you know, you can have your plan, but you need to know when to, like, switch it up. If you just keep committing to your plan, even when it won't work, then you're kind of trolling.
Whoa. Vulcan doesn't die to the same play twice, boys.
Holy shit.
Big problem with Zeri, honestly. First drag is pretty much never fightable. Because Zeri just like needs level 6 to be a human being.
Yeah.
It feels weird. Like, Inspired is really ahead jungle-wise XP. Like, in Rivers down flash, I would like to see him try to punish, but I guess you don't have Prio in the side lane, so it's kind of hard. I guess he figures all you can really do is keep pulling ahead and farm.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what he should do. Like, if you're playing Viego, you have to play for yourself. Because what the worst is when your Viego's trying to, like, spam gank a lane and, like, he's falling behind and all of his camps are up. It just makes no sense.
Oh! Ooh, he got his ult.
We have, like, really different views on Viego.
Really? I think
Yeah,
he's
because
like
when I
he's a
play
carry.
Viego, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about how strong I am. I want my team to be strong.
Oh, I see.
Because, like, you know, to get the reset, Viego's usually not the one doing the heavy lifting. And once you take over someone, like, your items don't really matter.
Wait, they can kill them here. They can kill everyone here. They can kill everyone here.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh my god.
No, he lives, man!
And 6A
Dude,
dies.
If
Wait.
he got the kill at
Wait,
the
what
end
happened to
there,
Jojo? Huh?
Jojo just got sucked into the turret.
Wow.
Yeah, he got Cassanta'd. Corey's been watching the Chovy videos.
We're camping the Malphite?
Flash!
Oh! Flush. Nice. Nice.
Alright, we finally got the Malphite kill after 9 minutes.
Hey, they stopped him from getting the red buff down there. Good job, guys.
True.
It was
Wow.
so close, dude. Like,
It
literally
was
one auto.
crazy close, yeah. But the whole time Inspired was holding ulti. So like he knew he didn't have to use his ult to get out.
Yeah,
Kind of, like,
I mean, it
just
was
playing
well
with
played
them.
by Inspired.
Yeah.
Right on the edge.
Yeah.
It almost feels like Golden Guardian got baited by the blind bandage hitting. They were like just
Yeah.
fishing.
I mean, they didn't have to go that deep, like right here. You're just like, ah, fuck, that's it.
Yeah, I think they just started fighting for fun and
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
really sure
they,
what
they
they were thinking.
fucked Inspired hard as hell. But
Even
it was just
here.
when they walked back into that.
I
science, they
actually
connected.
feel like Inspired ulting back in was a mistake. Like all that can do is if they're human, they'll flash it. And if they're like you know, regardless of what happens there, like ulting in can't be the right play. You just almost gave them the reset and let him get out. But
Yeah, like imagine 6-8 crit him there. Then he just
Yeah.
dies.
yeah, that's a good point. No, Golden Guardians falls massively out on that. Look, Rumble's gonna surf the map soon.
massively ahead.
Yeah, we'll
By
see how
negative 200
useful
gold.
a Rumble is.
I think Liquor's actually been playing well. I just think that pick is not the best.
I don't know about Rumble in this game. I think Rumble. I think there are certain combos like Rumble, Jarvan, or Kiana or whatever, which like against immobiles can still be pretty strong. This game, I feel like it was mostly just focused on like counterpicking Malphite, whereas
Yeah, it definitely was.
when actual team fights start, like he doesn't really have anyone he can just like shit on with his ult. Zeri will slide out. Lissandra's gonna be immune most of the fight.
EG's response is 4 people top camping. What the fuck? This is crazy, no?
This is a very weird looking.
The Malphite's
map setup.
walking up. Zeri came top,
Wait a
cleared
sec.
the wave under turret, and recalls. What?
What is going on?
They're
Huh?
matching the swap, bro.
They're trying to match the enemy bot lane, but in the same time losing tempo every single time they do that. And now the enemy team, Golden Guardians, is going to have first setup on River, where like if they had just been okay with having mismatched lanes, they would have had every advantage coming at this. Like they would have pushing lane, leading into drag,
Which is interesting because I would think Golden
Jojo
Guardians should be way
completely-
better off in this lane swap situation because like Rumble is one of the few champions who's like MF where you can just like kind of blow up an entire wave and fuck their tempo without being in danger.
Yeah.
Like the Rumble ulting waves is not something you really see recently because no one's playing Rumble, but definitely a real.
Hello?
FBI? Are you fucking serious?
Hello?
Nah,
Wait a sec.
That
Nah.
was wow. That
Nah, I'm
was
so sleepy.
Pure
FBI
greed.
is sleepy too. I think it's nap time.
Check the PayPal.
Did he get his E canceled?
yeah. He
No.
got his E canceled, but I think my Maokai Q, right?
I don't know.
Has he leveled up his E yet?
Maybe not.
Do you think Bandage
ha-
Toss
do you
somehow
guys-
canceled his dash?
Maybe it was. Replay?
Like I need to see like at what point did he press E there because
He's definitely playing like that because of his E. So he,
oh yeah we all know like he's flexing on them a little bit. He should be ready to react to any skill shot coming at him with his E, but he just like completely
Jojo.
griefed the reaction time test and cleansed and got his E canceled by something.
yeah.
How hard is it on Zeri to like accidentally be too far away from the wall? So you try to E through the wall, but you just E toward it.
It's pretty hard.
What
If you
the
play
hell?
enough.
It's hard to fuck up.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to fuck up, yeah. Usually to play a million games of Zeri and then you'll get a feeling for like when it'll go off and when you'll just like run into the
Just
wall.
a million
Yeah.
games. Yeah, that should be fine.
Not,
But like Zeri's so easy to play a million games of because there's not a single game where she's not overpowered. Like you could play her with any support and it'll be a probably playable lane.
What is that plant, Licorice? What a fucking griefer.
Holy shit.
Bro.
Licorice.
FF.
Nah, bro.
Licorice.
Let's go to custom and hit some plants, huh?
I was looking away. Where did he hit it?
What?
You hit it
the
up to his
fuck?
own team's Raptors, like instead of sweeping the entire like 6 wards down there.
Oh.
Yeah, and the enemy team camping for him. Oh, let's see if Inspired knows how to hit it. Okay. We're in business.
It's crazy.
FBI is actually super nerfed on this patch because he's not very good at really any of the AD carries that are meta. But he's a good player. He's just like it's just not his thing to be playing like Jinx and Zeri.
What are his champs?
I think Caitlyn and Lucian he's good at, and also Aphelios. So basically stuff that like does mass damage, and I guess mostly stuff that is just like good in lane. I also think that his Xayah is like pretty suspicious, and like
Isn't-
Zyricon is obviously like really broken.
Is it
He has
Aphelios
no-
playable right now?
I think Aphelios is playable. Like yesterday we saw what's it called Berserker just like have a crazy game on it.
Yeah.
His most played, highest win rate is Varus, 4-2.
Oh, he's pretty good at Varus, yeah.
Yeah, true.
And then his Lucian's 2-3, Zeri 2-2, Aphelios 2-2, 2-0 on Jhin. That doesn't seem like a real champ.
No. If it was a real champ, I'd be spamming it.
You like Jhin?
I do. My
Oh, that
team
was a good
hates
ult.
when I play Jhin.
I like that.
He's toasting him. He's still fighting.
Loving the TP play in by JoJo with no flash, no ult.
Inspired's
AD carries
actually going
will
for the
never know.
1v9. He's going Borg.
Oh, that's pretty crazy. Like he should
Gonna
just
be
go
pretty
Cleaver
squishy.
for his AD carry.
After this 80 carry did that? Hell no, bro.
I guess. Is that why he's building damage on every champ, including Vi, who like like never does that?
I mean, it is kind of a place your thought process will go to if your team's just losing every game and like you can't rely on. If like you feel like your carries aren't carrying, you're like, fuck, I gotta take it into my own hands.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to build some
Yes,
tank
yeah.
shit, man. I need to kill people.
Yeah, makes sense. FBI is also going kind of a troll build. No one goes Rhinon second anymore. It's so bad. Everyone just goes Navori into BT.
Didn't he
That way you're-
do rapid fire earlier? What the fuck?
He's obsessed with Zeal items. Like actually FBI on any of these picks, in my opinion, like Jinx, Zeri, it's a complete win con. Like if I play against him and he's playing this stuff, like I'm actually so happy. And it's like opposite versus like Berserker and Prince. Like fuck, man, we have to give him Zeri. Okay, like we'll deal with it, but I'm not like super happy about it. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Is Chemtech Soul the soul that you guys are most willing to give? If you had to give them one.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Absolutely.
I would maybe, if I'm EG, I'm thinking our comp's looking really good. Their comp, obviously, Rumble and Amumu scale pretty bad. So maybe you just give Soul and you rush Baron on that timing.
They need to change the fucking little like individual buffs you get from killing Chemtech Soul dragons.
They're hard nerfing
Holy
individuals.
Wow, that was
shit.
a lot of damage.
Okay, wait, Rumble scales like crazy. My bad.
Rumble doesn't scale, bro. Come on, man.
What the
Dude, he's
fuck?
just kind of one-tapping right now.
That was some fucking damage.
Oh my god,
Okay.
now it's
they
Baron.
Can just they can just
Oh?
Triss ulti to get him out of here.
What about Inspired just dying?
Or he just dies.
Or
Yeah.
he just, yeah. Let it, bro.
Yep,
Wow.
this is my
Huh.
experience playing Viego. Like
Huh.
he just.
No way JoJo did that play. No way he just did
Wait.
that.
Oh no, he didn't steal it. I thought he stole it for a second.
No, dude, he's doing the most troll thing ever. He just he TP flashes into suicide for a 1% chance of stealing Baron. That was so bad.
Wow, bro. Like what is happening to EG?
Oh, he had smite. Okay, my
Yeah,
bad,
yeah.
guys.
He had Spellbook Smite, but isn't it the Pisser Smite like 450 or something?
I don't think so. I think
Someone said it
upgrades, actually.
upgrades after the you like
After you
do
turn them
6
out
or
of
something.
spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Bad call by me, guys. JoJo was actually going for a higher percentage play than I thought.
You dumbass.
That's all right. It was hype when you said it.
What is he do? Oh, never mind. It was smart.
Dude, that was so much damage. Wait, I didn't even notice someday TP down here. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it was a super play from Licorice, honestly.
I mean, that was just a super troll by someday. What? Like,
You had to pay it back when JoJo TP top farm, remember?
Yeah.
what are you paying back? That you give him a free Baron? Is that the game-winning play? He was real close. It was like 12 HP.
Wow. It's Licorice Renaissance.
Like that TP actually makes negative sense.
I mean, EG's been doing that the whole series, right? There was a time where Malphite ults Rumble over the, like, blows his flash, ults him over the wall, and then, like, JoJo TP's on the minion. It's like, that play is so low percentage.
Mm-hmm.
They're very reactive with their TPs, I think. They just kind of see something, like, it's not really premeditated, it's a big surprise, oh, Rumble's in the bush, and then, like, they just feel like, okay, faster TP is, like, gonna be better.
It's absolutely the case of like I've always stressed in teams that like anytime a play starts and then you're just like, oh fuck, TP, it almost always ends horribly. But the difference is it's like, okay, you know, like I'm probably gonna get jumped here, get ready to TP when it happens. Like that's so different. That's like you're planning the whole play out, not just like, oh yeah, my mid, like JoJo just got legit fucked in the ass. Now I'm TPing in to just stand here and do nothing.
Yeah. That is very true. Gotta be aware of all possibilities, and like side laner sitting in the bush is not like rocket science, new stuff. Like JoJo just kind of, I think he just got lazy. Like if he was not playing lazy there, he takes the wave away from the bushes that he knows there could be someone in there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think that also could just be like, you know, kind of like the rel pick. You're just not used to playing against Rumble, and he's probably thinking to himself like, okay, like Rumble doesn't have any CC, I can claw out, but he probably didn't realize he was gonna get put to literally 1 HP that fast.
True.
I wouldn't have.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit! Dude, the Trist bomb. Wait, JoJo's dead.
His bomb goes off. Oh, he's
Wait,
chilling. He's
I
chilling.
think they
He's
didn't
1
have vision of
HP.
him. They probably didn't see him stopwatch.
That was
Yeah.
nasty. Maokai ult into Rumble.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
With the
Actually,
Trist
wombo
bomb on the
combo.
turret to hit too.
Yeah, that Triss thing hurt too.
But have we mentioned the Triss thing hurting?
It fucking hurt, bro.
The Trist actually hurt there.
Did anyone point out the Trist E on the
The
turret? doing
Trist
massive
bomba.
damage?
That is a good point. Oh my god, wait, Inspired went Wit's End, dude? He's like really trying to 1v9. I don't even think that's good though, man. Like
That's not going to synergize with IE at all. Which is his next item.
I mean, who are you killing? Look at what you're playing against. Like, what the hell?
it doesn't matter who he's playing against. Look at who he's playing with. He needs the most damage ever.
Ah, yes. So is FBI Zeri build just completely cooked or what?
If there was BT instead of Rudons, I think it would be good. He could just he
Like
could literally
IE
just
over Navori?
stand there. That's like that to me. That like I like Navori a lot more against more melees. So if the enemy team's like all range champs, IE's better because like you just need to tap him twice to kill him. That's the logic, right? The more melees the enemy team are, the higher the chance that the fight's gonna last a long time. So higher the chance that Navori is gonna get you some sort of value, more abilities. That's not exactly how the game actually works, because having more damage is never bad. So like having more Q damage, IE is never bad. But is FBI just caught here and dead instantly?
No, I think
I'd be surprised.
should be good.
Pre-cleanse,
for EG.
like very, very early cleanse. They just kite out his Zeri ulti, and now he's
Okay, yeah, it's doomed.
no
FF.
cleanse, no ulti.
Go next.
It's kind of doomed, yeah.
Man, are we really getting another 3-0? It's actually sad.
This is rough. I really thought EG was a lot better than they are, but I can't tell if this is Golden Guardians being really impressive or EG just like
I think
shitting their
EG's
pants.
I mean, I think Golden Guardians is playing solid. Like, I think they're playing totally fine. Like, they're playing good, but EG's just shitting themselves.
Yeah. Oh, no cleanse on FBI. He just
Okay.
dies like
Wow.
that.
Alright,
Did you-
alright,
did you-
alright.
It's over.
Open it up. Open it up.
Wow.
God damn.
The game ends off who he flash queuing FBI like fucking
Yeah, I mean, good
anime.
comments on the cleanse being down.
Dude,
Yeah, but also like they played together last split. It's hella funny.
isn't it kind of a
True.
similar feeling from DRX's run at Worlds? Every fucking match, you're like, yeah, I feel like they were supposed to lose this, and they just keep winning.
Yeah,
It's kind of like Golden Guardians right now.
miracles. So you're saying Golden Guardians is gonna win Worlds like DRX? Say is actually Deft Reborn?
Yes, of course.
Wow.
I
I
guess
mean, if Golden Guardians is strong enough to beat our protagonist Double Lift, then
true.
they're truly goated.
I'm just saying that this mathematically proves that we're better than EG.
I mean,
It does.
you guys are saying like it's kind of on EG shitting the bed, but like I don't think it's not like they're just doing massive mistakes that in GG is also doing massive mistakes. Like I think GG's playing well.
No, I mean, I think Golden Guardians played well, but like EG actually looks pretty bad today, and
But
for the last while,
is it like unforced errors? Like
I think there are a decent amount. Yeah.
what was the most obvious one? Like was it not
So,
just
I mean,
the
their
Malphite
draft
TP?
game 1 all AD, I think was pretty bad.
Okay, a draft. That's not gameplay though.
It's part of how strong you are as a team. So game 2, Vulcan like face checking River after knowing he's around there, dying, kind of getting the bot lane snowballed.
You think these are big enough mistakes to ruin an entire game? Like there's no fucking way.
I mean, I'm just saying they're making a lot of mistakes.
I mean, the thing is, before the game started, I was like talking to my chat about this. I felt like on EG, everyone can carry except for Someday. But I was totally wrong. Like based on this series, like there's no fucking way JoJo and FBI are carrying games. Like they just make way too many random mistakes, positioning wise, just like dying. Like sit next to the wall with Zeri and you can't react to a Maokai W with your like E. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Or actually, it was
Should we go
Inubuki
check
first.
that? Did we see what canceled him?
Yeah, I don't know. But like,
Yeah, I
there's
mean,
just
I
like too
think
many.
that was-
There's too many like crazy, unbelievable mistakes, and it's not happening just once or twice a game. It's happening like 3-4 times a game that the carries on EG just like, I don't know. Like, think about how they lost Baron. JoJo just got lazy with his positioning, got chunked to 1 HP bot. Someday obviously made a mistake TPing there, but then because he's chunked to 1 HP, Rumble TP's up to Baron. It's like the perfectly wrong timing for him to get chunked. And they lose Baron off of it. Like, I'm just only thinking about the last game too. The previous 2 games as well, they were just kind of running it. It was bad.
I'm looking at the part where FBI gets caught is at 12:23.
I think he
Like-
just didn't have E.
Yeah, he probably didn't have E.
He's walking
Really?
up without E.
He would play like that with no E, guys.
I mean, he didn't
That
push the button.
would be unbelievable if he did that.
He didn't push the button one time.
I mean,
you don't think
it
the Maokai,
looks
you don't
like
think the Maokai Q might have canceled it?
No, I mean, look at he just fought, and it looks like his Q's piercing minions. That means his E's up, right? I'm watching. Okay, yeah, so he E'd at 12-14. He E'd in, ulted. Got like 1 Q on a champion.
Wait, then how he's playing is totally crazy. Wow.
Yeah, he just didn't have E.
Wow, he walks up like that 1v3, like, with no E up? I don't even know what to say. Is that better or worse than failing the reaction time test? I don't even know what to say. You're right,
Worse.
he didn't have it.
I think it's worse.
Yeah, he's just suiciding.
Like, I think even good players will occasionally just, like, brain fart, do some dumb shit mechanically, but intentionally putting yourself in a situation where you have no out and just dying is mad troll.
Yeah. I'll also say, like, every single time that a Zeri presses ulti and all the enemy team has to do is click back and wait the Zeri ulti out, then it was a bad Zeri ult. Like, you have to learn that as a Zeri, like, when the right time is to actually ulti.
Mm-hmm.
True.
That does seem like it's another good, like, selling point for Navori, right? Because it gives you haste, so...
Yeah, so the window is way less punishable, but...
What is Zeri's ult cooldown?
Like
100, 85, 70.
Okay. I'm not even
So
close,
not
but...
super long, but still, you know, pretty long early.
Multiple times this game, like, FBI pressed ult, and there's no chance of him actually chasing him down and killing them. And, like, what do you think the enemy frontline is going to do when they see Zero ulti? They're just going to click back. So if you cannot outplay that simple play of them clicking back, then, yeah, not a good time. Like, just don't use it. Because then your team is just going to be permanently waiting every single time your ult's down, 70 seconds of, oh, we can't fight. That was a disgusting series by EG.
Ooh.
I guess for Golden Guardians, like, yeah, they played well.
Disgusting.
Licorice played 3 different picks and looked good on all of them.
It's actually like the biggest glow up split for Licorice. It's nice to see Licorice and Stixay doing well. I always like the idea that, like, you know, players who, like, even if they have some rough splits, they can always, like, come back. It's not like they're just, as soon as you're not at your peak anymore, you're just fucking done.
Yeah, I don't think anyone expected them either to, because they'd been, like, having a not a very good time for a pretty long time. Actually, I remember Stixay was, like, Lost's positional coach on Golden Guardians, right? Was that last year or the year before? One of them. And
I think it was
like
last year.
it's like almost like the guy's, like, done playing, you know? It's like he's like someone to me, like, just move on to, like, the next thing, but then he just comes back, he's playing really well.
Stixay, I think he said it was like that one game where he had to, like, fill in while he was coaching, and he, like, did well in game, and he's just like, oh, I still got it.
All right, bye guys, I'm out. Thanks for
Peace
the
out.
Later.
thanks for the party. Peace.